This is John. He has been job hunting for a while now, and this morning was no different than the previous ones. He picks up his phone, checks his mail. He has a few unread messages, but they all have the same beginning. They all start with, "Thank you for your interest in us, but we regret to inform you that," or something of a similar sort. You get the gist. Hi there, I'm Dia. Thanks for getting back to us. In our last video, we talked about how the recruiter ends up having to pay $1 to $5 for a single resume, the same resume that you and I upload for free on the job site. We discussed how the jobs you apply for on LinkedIn Easy Apply often end up in the spam folder of the recruiters or get lost in the huge data of applications. We also talked about how you might not get a response from the recruiter just because your resume doesn't have all the keywords they're looking for. If you haven't checked out our last video, you can find the link in the description. So now you might be wondering, okay, Dia, these are all the problems. What are the solutions? To this, I would like to say, I'm glad you asked. Now let's get into it. Let's start with the keyword game. If you've uploaded your resume on any job site, an automated system has likely read your resume. Resumes are sorted based on keywords or phrases used in the document, not human judges. It's the same way Google search string works. When you type in basket in the search string, you might get picnic baskets, basket plants, or basketball in the results. The search engine tries its best to show you what you might be looking for. It's the same with resumes on job sites. When you upload your resume, every job site reads through it and classifies it based on all the data mentioned on it. Since a human does not do it, the system only maps it based on words or keywords you have used in it to describe your resume. Let's consider a real-life example. This is the picture of the search of a job board. Here, the recruiter wants to hire a Pega architect. But while the recruiter goes to a job site and is looking for the keywords Pega architect, these are results that are offered to him. As you can see, the results are not anywhere close to what the recruiter is looking for. The job board is showing him any and every resume which has the words architect in it. This is a huge flaw we find on many of the job boards, and every recruiter will tell you. This is a very common occurrence, and if you were a Pega architect, this might have resulted in your resume not being shown to the recruiter. You might be a perfect match for the job, but if your resume isn't on the top of the search result when recruiters are scrolling through, then chances are good that another candidate with more relevant keywords will get connected first. So here are the top 4 tips to use when writing your resume to make sure that your resume gets discovered. 1. Look for keywords in the job posting. Do some research on the job you want to land yourself in. Try to understand the keywords that the recruiters use to find resumes for this particular job role. 2. Review other resumes from your similar industry. Try to understand what your competition is like. If it comes down to choosing between you and your competition, better you than them, right? So make sure that you have all the required skills for the job role. Do additional courses if necessary to gain an edge over others. 3. Use active language and only focus on showcasing the most relevant information. You don't have to flood your resume with loads of information, showcasing your talents and skill sets for a job role that is not looking for those particular skills. If possible, have your resume personalized for each job role you are applying to. Not all job roles need the same set of qualifications and skill sets. So, showcase the ones that you think are the most relevant. 4. Have an ATS-friendly resume the applicant tracking system screens through the resumes and sorts it based on keywords. 75% of all received resumes get rejected before a hiring manager even reads them. To avoid this, make sure you are using readable resume templates. Use standard titles like education, work experience, and skills. Don't try to get too fancy with words. Keep the font, format, and file type simple. Avoid using images, icons, text boxes, or anything else which the software might find hard to read. Okay, so now you know how to game the job sites. Write keyword-rich resumes, and you've set your resume apart. Does this guarantee you a job? No. Rejections are part of the job hunting process. The pain faced by all job hunters is real. Job search anxiety is natural when you have such massive competition in the market. How can one not get stressed and sometimes feel a little demotivated once in a while? Here are some ways to fight job search stress. 1. Stay positive. When you're looking for work, it's crucial to keep an optimistic attitude, even if it's difficult at times. Try to be positive and make the most of your job search time by coming up with ways to make it more exciting or enjoyable. Enjoy the challenge of finding new jobs to apply for, and when you're done, reward yourself by doing things that make you happy. 2. Maintain your perspective. In these uncertain times, your job hunt may take a little longer, but it won't persist forever. If you stay with it, you'll eventually discover a career that gives you a boost and makes you happy. 3. Have a plan. Make a job search strategy to help you break down your significant goal into smaller, more doable chunks. Start by putting down your accomplishments and wins in each of your employment, then revise your resume and cover letter as needed. You can also update your LinkedIn profile or find a way to reflect on what makes you happy in work from there. 4. Do your homework well. If you're worried about being unprepared, take steps to combat those negative beliefs. Spend time learning about the type of job you desire and the professional route you want to take. Look for firms that provide the kinds of work and cultures that you enjoy. The more aware and prepared you are in your job search, the more confidence will replace doubt in your mind. Well, the technique might change, but the process is going to stay the same. Wake up, check the mail, look for new jobs, fill in long applications. And the next day, it's the same cycle over and over. What if we told you that we can help you break this cycle? What if you did not have to fill in job applications over and over again for every new job role that you are applying for? What if you did not have to go through multiple job boards and upload your resume everywhere? What if one good keyword-rich resume was the only thing you needed? And what if you got all this for absolutely no fees? Just think about how much easier it would make your life. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. We would love to take your suggestions. Get ready, we will be sharing more about this product in the upcoming video. Before that, if you haven't checked out our last video, go find the link in the description. Make sure to watch it before the next video is out. We are looking for ways to simplify the recruitment process for both the job hunters and the recruiters. Join us as we are on the search to automate the recruitment process, and we want you to be part of our mission. Tell us your pains and ideas. Mail us at hello@irecommon.com, and we will be sure to get back to you.